You've worked far too hard for your peace to be treated as optional. If you're over 60 and stepping back into the dating world, this message could save you money, protect your sleep, and spare you a great deal of unnecessary stress. I'm Dr. Fiona Grey, a urology and men's health specialist. And on this channel, we focus on sexual health, energy, mental clarity, and smart relationships for men in midlife and beyond. Today, we're going to look at 3 relationship patterns that quietly drain good men. They don't come across as chaotic right away. In fact, they can seem caring or reasonable at first. And that's what makes them so dangerous. I'll walk you through how to recognize these patterns early, what you can say in the moment, and I'll also introduce a simple 90-day safety framework that helps keep dating calm, clear, and respectful of your health. Before we start, let me emphasize, this isn't about blaming women. It's about recognizing dynamics that can harm anyone and making sure you protect your health, your finances, and the relationships that truly matter. Healthy, grounded women absolutely exist, and you deserve a partner who expands your life rather than drains it. The first profile is what I call the crisis cycler. She rarely asks you directly for money, but constant emergencies appear. Maybe her car suddenly needs repairs, her bank account is frozen by a mysterious glitch, or her adult child is in a bind. Each situation seems urgent and believable. You step in, you feel needed, and you're warmly thanked. But the issues don't resolve. They repeat. The red flags include very detailed stories about what went wrong, but vague answers about income or plans for fixing things. Lots of praise for how you step up, but no lasting stability, and subtle comparisons to how other men helped her before. In psychology, this is called intermittent reinforcement. Your brain links helping with closeness, not because you're gullible, but because you're human. The line to use is simple. I don't do financial favors early on. If we build trust over time, we can revisit that later. If that boundary is pushed against, take it as your cue to pause or walk away. The second profile is the constant alarm. This isn't about money, it's about your nervous system. The relationship is full of late-night panics, social blow-ups, or sudden health scares. These episodes often happen right when you need rest or when you've made plans. The red flags are tests of your availability, where missing a call turns into betrayal, very few long-standing friendships, and lots of talk about symptoms with little follow-through on real care. Why does this matter? Because constant adrenaline spikes, increase blood pressure, disrupt sleep, and drain your energy. Studies show older men who endure emotional or financial exploitation often carry elevated blood pressure for years, raising their risk for heart disease and stroke. If you notice your sleep worsening, your resting heart rate rising, or your stress climbing since the relationship began, pay attention. A clear boundary to set is, I care about you, but I keep healthy limits. After 9 p.m., I don't answer calls unless it's a genuine emergency. A healthy partner will respect your time and your rest. The third profile is the fast integrator. At first, it feels flattering. She's eager to know your family, joins your social circle quickly, and seems invested in your daily routines. But sometimes this speed is strategic. She befriends your adult children on social media, starts hosting gatherings, and slowly reorganizes your life. Before long, poker night feels immature. Time with your grandchildren becomes too much, and even your morning routine gets called rigid. The warning signs here are when her pace of integration moves faster than your actual intimacy, when choose me or them moments appear within a few months, and when she remembers every slight from your circle but conveniently forgets her own. Healthy love should widen your world, not shrink it. A boundary you can set is, I take my time with family. Let's enjoy each other for 90 days before we blend circles. If she resists that, she's showing you her hand. Now let's talk about the 90-day safety framework. This isn't about killing the chemistry. It's about giving yourself clarity and protection. For the first 90 days, don't give money, don't co-sign, and don't merge financial responsibilities. Avoid deep family integration like vacations, childcare, or friend group blending. Protect your anchors, your sleep, exercise, hobbies, community, and family time, and keep them scheduled. Track reality, not just feelings, by noting whether requests, crises, or emotional spikes repeat, and test whether she has her own support system so you aren't her only outlet. Think of the 90-day rule as choosing clarity over chemistry. It lets patterns reveal themselves before you're deeply invested. After 90 days, you can reevaluate together based on trust and consistency. So, what does a healthy relationship look like after 60? It looks like a partner who has financial clarity, not necessarily wealth, but honesty about her situation. Friendships that have stood the test of time. Interest that grows steadily rather than urgently. Respect for your roots, routines, and commitments. And the result? You sleep better, you laugh more, and your family notices that you feel lighter and more yourself. A simple early question you can ask is, what does a good week look like for you when I'm not around? A healthy partner lights up talking about her own life. Someone overdependent will stumble or flip the question back onto you. If any of these patterns sound familiar, know this, you're not foolish. You're human. Slow the pace, use the boundary lines I've shared, and if pressure builds instead of respect, step away. Your health, your peace, and the people you love are worth protecting. If this message helped you, please subscribe so more men can find clarity instead of chaos. Share a boundary that has worked for you. It might save another man from unnecessary stress. Next week, I'll share 5 green flags that show a woman is truly relationship ready after 60, along with 3 smart questions to ask on your first 3 dates that reveal character fast. Remember, your golden years should feel golden, not like another cautionary tale. Stay smart, stay kind, and I'll see you soon.